It's time for another Out of Bounds Rewind with Bo Bounds on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.
One more here, Jeff, before we let you go on Drew Brees. Did he discuss any kind of chip on his shoulder, being from Texas and not getting recruited by the Longhorns or the Aggies and having to go to kind of an off-the-grid football program in Purdue in the Big Ten coming out of high school?
Very much so, yes. I mean, it definitely bothered him. I mean, he was right there in Austin, and they kept him on the back burner. And Texas A&M, where both of his parents went to school, they kept him on the back burner. He was always kind of the fallback option. So it wasn't like they never talked to him. They just kind of kept him at arm's length and were recruiting higher targets, if you will, higher rated targets. And Drew Brees, if you know anything about him, he's very loyal. And he used that as motivation in his career when he went to Purdue, and was always loyal to Purdue, and because they had been recruiting him all along. And so when Texas A&M came in late to try and offer him, he turned them down. So it wasn't that he didn't have chances, but he very much was overlooked as a recruit, which is amazing when you consider how popular Texas high school football is, and the fact that he was at a powerhouse in Austin, I mean, at the highest level, and I think they lost one game in his entire tenure. So it was not like he wasn't playing in a major market or at a high level. It's pretty remarkable now looking back, but this was one thing I would add real quick. I think Drew Brees changed, part of his legacy, Bo, is going to be that he changed the way people look at quarterbacks, especially NFL executives and all the way down to the college level. You've got guys now like Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson, Baker Mayfield, smaller quarterbacks. Back then, it was all about the prototype 6'4" strapping pocket guy. And Drew Brees changed that, and that's going to be part of his legacy.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9, The Zone.